Hello, and welcome to Silicon Valley Girls Chat Over Tea. I'm Gloria.
And I'm Rosetta. And thanks everyone. We're back again with our weekly chats. So happy to have you here. And don't forget to like our videos, our chats. Hit the thumbs up button if you like it. And subscribe below. We'd love it if you can subscribe. And hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of our chats. Thank you again for joining us. And let's start off as we always do with what teas are we drinking? And today I'm doing repeats, okay? Because I haven't gone out to buy too many teas.
Yes.
The tea that I'm drinking is organic mango pineapple from Whole Foods. Again, it's a Whole Foods one, and it is a green tea. So it's let's see, it's caffeine. It does have caffeine in it, but it's an organic green tea. It has green tea, yerba mate, licorice, love licorice. What else does it have? Dried mango and dried pineapple. And that's what it has in it. And I've had it steeping. So I'm going to do my cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
While Gloria goes ahead and tells us what she's drinking today.
Today I am drinking, I have to put this so you can see. It's Moringa.
Nice.
And yes, it is Moringa for life. It relaxes the mind and nourishes your body with soothing Moringa tea. And Moringa, this particular tea that I have is 100% Moringa.
Wow, where'd you get that from?
That's all that's in it. I found it in my pantry because I haven't been out to buy tea. I can't remember where I got it, but I know that it is, natural, pure, and organic. So let's take a sip.
Cheers.
Cheers, my dear.
I'll have to look up that because I don't really know what moringa is. I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very, very good. People who have pre-existing health conditions. I think I got it because, my mom has diabetes and I wanted something that was natural that would help with regulating some health concerns. And I remember, when I was talking to the holistic practitioner that recommended it, she was like, this is really good. And she even said, if your mom would get her to, eat the leaves after she drinks the tea. And I'm like, that's not happening.
Oh,
too bitter.
Okay. So did she ever drink the tea?
Yes. Yes, she did drink the tea, and we had to put a little honey in it for her. I like my teas pretty plain. I don't put a lot of stuff in it unless I'm doing like high teas, and then I'll put cream and lemon. But most of the time, I just like pure tea.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yes. So how are you feeling? How's your family doing? I mean, what is this, week 7, week 8? I'm losing track of time.
I don't know. Week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10, I've forgotten exactly what it is. And I don't even remember when we first started the actual quarantine shelter at home. But anyway, it's days have gone by and I'm still positive, keeping a positive outlook and just trying to,
Good.
what can I do? It doesn't help for me to go into this dark, dark hole, right? Because I know that we're going to get through this.
Right.
We're going to come out better. The new norm is going to be better. We as people are going to be better for it. And I feel that I need to come out better and positive. So I'm trying to be positive every day, not every minute of the day, but there are times I'm like, oh God, another day, another day. But what keeps me going is connections with people and doing the weekly chats with you, Gloria. And,
Yay!
and this weekend, I did something really interesting.
What was that?
Yes, I actually attended my very first baby shower, virtual baby shower online. Now, yeah.
Wow.
Could you ever imagine? Because the whole point of having a baby shower is to be with the mother, to be the father. Some people do baby showers. It's co-ed. Some people just do women. We had co-ed. And usually
Right.
I've gone to ones with co-ed. But what I love about it is that camaraderie you get with the mother, to see her with her belly, enjoying with food and cake and doing the reveal. And that wasn't there, but I'm going to quickly talk about exactly what we did. So she sent out a Facebook invite to invite everyone to the event. And in the invite, she had put, could you please email me, everyone, your baby pictures? So we all had to look for our baby pictures and email her. And what she did with those pictures was she put it in a collage, everyone's picture. And we had to guess whose baby picture that belonged to. Now, granted, I didn't know every single person that was on this virtual baby shower, but I could guess of, of the people that introduced themselves and of the baby pictures. We just did random guesses. Obviously, some people knew me, so some people didn't, but the people that knew me could guess. And if I didn't, then I didn't. But that was okay. So we did that. We did a wish list to the parents, hoping that the baby, some wishes. We wrote them down, and we actually we didn't write them down. We actually emailed them to the father to be, our wishes for the baby. There was probably about 8 different wishes,
Aww.
and we all emailed them. And then he pulled up his laptop and he read them on the laptop, everyone's wishes for the baby, which was really nice.
Aww.
What else did we do? We did a baby trivia, different trivias. And then she opened up her gift. And then I talked about things, advice I could give her, because I'm a mother. I believe I was the only one out of everyone that attended the baby shower that was a mother, so I could give her advice.
Wow.
Yes, so that was nice, and I was the only person. Actually, what the other thing that was quite a coincidence is she's giving birth at the same hospital that I gave birth to my son, so I could give her some ideas and tidbits and what to do and what to look out for.
Wow. That
Yep.
sounds wonderful.
Yep. So there you have it. That was a virtual and then, well, one last thing before I let you go and say what you did and how you're feeling is she actually took her camera, went upstairs and showed the baby room. So that was nice.
Oh, how sweet.
Yep.
How
Yep. So that was it. My
sweet. I'm
first
happy
baby
they've been
shower.
able. Hey, like you said, the new norm.
Yep.
Well, as you can see, I'm strutting a new do. My
Yay.
great
Nice.
niece, she has a hair company, and so I was like, "Oh my God, my hair! I'm just done." And she's like, "Oh, let's just play." So this is very bright. It's brighter than what I would wear. But I'm like Wendy Williams. I like this, not having to worry about hair. You just go to the closet and say, what do I feel like? It has to be more me, but I might just, I like this. I don't like,
Yes, it
it's
is
too
nice.
bright.
It's a
I
different,
like it.
it's similar. It's like along the similar shades of what your usual hair is.
Yes, it's just that there's no black in it. All the black and brown is gone.
Right, right.
My husband and I, we're hanging in here. He is very social, and it's very difficult for him being stuck in the house. And so we do little community how you doings. We go out to the end of our driveway and we just kind of stand and talk to people. How are you doing? How are you feeling? We spend a lot of time reaching out to seniors. With everything that's going on in our country, seniors are feeling lonely. So if you know anybody, reach out and say hello. So I'm grateful that we're doing well. My mom is doing well. My family is doing well. We've had some, not the immediate family, but distant family members and friends that have had some pretty severe impact of COVID. However, we're all staying positive. If we feel down, we call each other and we lift each other up. So that's how we're doing that.
That's great. And this past Sunday was Mother's Day, and you told me that you got to visit your mom, which you haven't done in a while,
Yes.
right?
Right. I haven't seen my mom for 2 months. And so we did a drive by and we stood outside and we waved and we sang Happy Mother's Day to her. And she cried. And I was like, wait a minute now. Why are you crying? And she's like, I'm so happy to see my children. So it was just really, really wonderful to spend time with her and to know that, she's good. I talk to her sometimes 2, 3 times a day. It was just good to see her beautiful face.
Oh, how special that was.
Yes, yes. And I got a really great Happy Mother's Day. My son, usually he's like 10 o'clock at night. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. And this year he called me early in the morning. We got to talk. He sent me a little card with his little face on it. Just brought,
Oh
just
gosh,
filled
how
my heart, just
nice.
filled my heart, you know. I
Wow,
told him, I said, that's why you're the baby, because you just make me melt.
that's so cute. That's so cute. How nice.
Yes. Well, our friend Ellen is, how she always says, be kind to one another at the end of her show. She has created Be Kind to One Another mask, and 100% of the proceeds go to the American Food Fund. I think that is just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I also love her new little things that she's doing at the beginning of her show. You know how she lays on the rock, and she's doing these little cameos. It's really cute. I think she's trying to keep the joy in her show.
Nice. Yes, I love it. And I love the mask, be kind to one another. I know that if I try and get one, I probably won't be able to get one because I'll be sold out. But I love that idea, going around with the mask saying, be kind to one another.
Absolutely. Well, she says they're being sold at her store, at the Ellen store. So, we'll just keep working on it, and who knows, maybe you and I'll get some.
Yep.
Last weekend was a pretty big weekend of loss. We lost some wonderful entertainers. We lost Little Richard. We lost Betty Wright. We lost Jerry Styler. And we lost Andre Harrell. Jerry Stiller's, Ben Stiller's dad. And, in many different walks and avenues, these people were great entertainers. So to all of their family, their friends, and their fans, we just hold you in our hearts and we bless you and we hope that everything's going to be okay, because I couldn't imagine losing someone now when you're sheltered at home and you can't, do what you would normally do to honor their lives.
Right. And in
So,
some cases, you can't even go to their funeral.
right. They're not allowing you in because they don't know. Hopefully, most of these, I think, were just due to natural
Right.
causes, cancer, or for a few. However, you're right. If anything happens and you don't have that closure, that makes it really hard, really hard. So, Rosetta and I keep teasing you all that we're going to win the Ellen All In Challenge.
Oh,
Well,
we've
it
already
ended,
won it. We've already
huh?
won it. We've already won it.
We've already won it. We're just waiting for the notifications of, how we can pick the timeline, because, now that we've won it and we get to spend the whole day, wouldn't it be awesome if it was one of the 12 days,
Yes.
her 12 days of giveaway during the Christmas holiday?
Yes,
So
that would be very nice.
that would just be, yes. So we're just waiting to hear. And her All In Challenge ended on May 8th. So if you're still in the game, or you still have people that you're interested in, continue to check, because it's not a one end date, because new people are always coming on, other people are cycling off. So you should go and check it out. Don't worry about Ellen, we got it.
Very true. Yes, we do.
How about a good joke, my friend?
All right, joke time, everyone. Jokies. Okay, what do you call a shoe made of a banana?
A banana. A banana. A slipper?
Oh my God! Yay! Ding 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 ding. Yay! You got it. Good. A slipper. There you go.
Oh, that was just a pure joke because I kept thinking, what does a banana do? And I go, it's kind of slippery.
Very good.
Wonderful, wonderful. So now we're going to do a little bit on our COVID-19 update. A lot of us are recently learning that children are now experiencing a new condition. It's called pediatric inflammatory multisystem syndrome. And they don't know if that's related to COVID or not. As with everything, we have to continue to do testing. However, and just to give you an idea, in the state of New York, 100 children have been diagnosed with this symptom, and 3 of them have passed away. So, whereas people were led to believe, I don't, if I have a child or if I'm a young person, I don't have to worry about it. It's just a senior thing. Okay, it could become an all people, all age thing. So just be careful. Please be careful.
Yes, thank you for
Um,
the reminder. That's really important. Everyone needs to be careful, whether you're young, old, whatever age you are.
yes, that's what's important. On Sunday, there was an event, and my husband is a surfer. He drives me nuts. So I seldomly watch television with him because just as I'm into, you lean in, you're like, oh, this is interesting. He changes the channel. So he found Feeding America Comedy Festival. It was hosted by Byron Allen, Tiffany Haddish, Billy Crystal, and Keenan Thompson. And it was so funny. It featured all kinds of comedians. Like, it started off with Will Smith banging a pot. We're going to put the link down below because it's just too many people to talk about them all. But Will Smith, Adam Sanders, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Howie Mandel, Wanda Sykes, Chris Rock, George Lopez, Cedric the Entertainer, Eddie Murphy, Whitney Cummings, just many, 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 many more. And Eddie Murphy released a new character. So we're not going to tell you about it because we want you to check out the link below and then hit us up and let us know, what did you think of Eddie? Because I was laughing so hard. I thought it was like the old Eddie Murphy, the old stand-up Eddie Murphy is back. It was wonderful.
And what was the name of this show again?
The show is Feeding America Comedy Festival, and all of the money raised during the event goes to the Feeding America. And I'm like, everybody is reaching out to do whatever they can do.
Yes, and I'm glad you mentioned it because I didn't see any commercials for it. I had no clue whatsoever. So now that you said that it was on, maybe I can look for it and watch it myself. I'm sure I can do some YouTubing of it or whatever
Oh,
channel it's
I
going
have
to be
the
on.
link. I'm
Yes,
going to
you put the link below.
we're going to
Is
put
that
the
the
link
whole
below.
show?
It's about an hour and 28 minutes. You'll get to see the whole thing.
Okay, great. So I'll just do that then. Great, and I'll
Yeah.
cast
I
it
mean,
onto my TV. Thank
there
you.
are times when you're watching it, you're just going to go, oh my God. It really takes you out of the mode that's around the world right now and just fills you with laughter. I mean, it's skit after skit after skit. It's just
I'm
precious.
sure. Thank you
Yes.
for mentioning it.
They also did the Disney Singalong too, which I didn't know about. I didn't see any advertisement at all. And I was watching Good Morning America, and they're like, well, we want to recap the Disney Singalong too. And I was like, what are they talking about? And they played a cameo of John Legend and Jennifer Hudson doing Beauty and the Beast. It was amazing. Amazing. Just so sweet. So
Okay,
sweet.
I'll have to check that one out as well because I did not hear about that either. I didn't even know they did a Disney sing-along one.
Oh, yes, I did one. I had a great time. I was sitting here singing because they put the words up. So
Yes,
not only are you singing it, but you actually are singing the right words. You know how sometimes when you
yes.
sing and you don't remember the words and you go, ha, 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 ha. No, they give you the words. So that was
Great,
really
great.
cool.
So I look forward to watching two of those. Now I have two things to look forward to.
Yes, you do. And we'll put the links for both of them. If we can find the sing along too, I don't know if there's a recap. You might have to have Disney Plus to see it.
Right,
So we'll do our best to see if we can find that link for you also.
great.
Yes. Rosetta shared with me that, sometimes people are just feeling overwhelmed with all of this that's going on. She said if you go and put in your URL coronavirus first and then enter your city, it will give you updates specific to your city. Because sometimes, we live in Northern California and I think, oh, we're doing really good and we're getting ready to open and everything's wonderful. And I heard someone a little while ago on the news say, California is going to be locked down to August. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We were just told June 1st. How did you go from June 1st to August? So Rosetta's like, just look at your area and don't worry about the rest because
Yes.
so much misinformation.
Yes. So what you need to do is go on to your internet and Google coronavirus. And then after that, put whatever state or county you're in, and you'll get all the information specific to your region, your area.
Right. Cool. I think a lot of you heard about a lady named Allison Roman who went after Chrissy Teigen, and she attacked her because of the way in which Chrissy has been successful. She said something like she had a successful cookbook, and then it was like, boom, she had a line at Target, and then boom, she had an Instagram page with over 1 million followers, where it's just like people running content farms for her. She goes, that's horrifies me, and it's not something I ever want to do. I don't aspire to do that, but I like, she goes, but like, who's laughing now because she's making a ton of effing money? That just broke my heart. And, Chrissy replied back and she's like, all I'm trying to do is make my own money so I can buy me what I want without, my husband paying for everything. When you're an independent woman and you get married, that independence doesn't just go away. And I thought Allison Roman she went on and she apologized profusely. She said that she was wrong. It was unconscious what she said. It's just women. As we two, Rosetta and I, are friends, we would never say anything so derogatory, not just about each other, but about other women. Even if you do something and we think, oh, that was tacky, we figure out a way of letting you know that was tacky, and maybe you can figure out how to be a little bit kinder, a little bit sweeter. But women attacking women because one is successful and the other one is not as successful, why are you trying to imitate the man's world? That is not who we are. We are conscious women. Don't go down that trap. Do not attack another woman for her success. Lift her up so that God will bless you and lift you up.
Yes, and sometimes I feel, this may or may not be true, but I do feel women that do that, there's some kind of jealousy behind that. That's why they do that, because they're jealous. If you have nothing to be
Yeah.
jealous about, why would you need to lash out like that? Be happy for that person. And I do not believe that Chrissy Teigen has people writing content for her, because I follow her on Instagram and everything seems really natural and organic. And she just does things just like a normal person does of their own everyday lives and what they're doing around the house with the kids. So I don't believe any of that is pre-meditate or pre thought of beforehand. She doesn't have anyone that does it for her. Obviously, she says, yeah, I want to do a video of this. I want to do like a cooking video, but it's not all written out for her.
Right.
It seems like it all comes from her and she's doing it authentically. So good for you, Chrissy. And don't listen to anyone
Yes.
else because they're, as you say, they're not paying your bills.
There you go. And at the same time, the lady that does she's an organizer and she tells you how to fold your
Yes,
items.
the Japanese lady,
Yes,
Kondo,
he
Maria
attacked her
Kondo.
too. He attacked her too.
Who
So
attacked the same lady?
Allison, when she went
Oh,
after Chrissy, she went after, yeah.
oh
So we'll
my
put the link
goodness.
up down below, and we would love for you to share what you think of this.
Yeah, I'm wondering who's she going to
Yeah.
attack next. She's a grown woman. She shouldn't have. You don't
Yes.
even need to apologize. If you think before you say things, then you wouldn't need to apologize.
Absolutely. So yesterday, Bob Iger's, who is the executive chairman of Disney, and Lin-Manuel Miranda of Hamilton, you know who he is, they announced that on July 3rd, they are going to stream Hamilton, the play, on Disney Plus. So you know, everybody, we're gonna have to run to Disney Plus. The thing that's really cool about this is they recorded this like back in maybe 2013. It has all of the original cast members. So everybody who's been running to see it, you know, you've seen a great show. You're gonna get to see the original Hamilton. That
I
is so exciting.
cannot wait because I've seen Hamilton in San Francisco not too
Yes,
long ago, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait for the original cast. That's going to be amazing.
I
And
know.
again,
That's
that's
going to
July
be
the 3rd,
awesome.
right?
July the 3rd in celebration of 4th of July.
Oh, good. All right. There you go.
Yes. So our girl, Wendy Williams, how you doing?
How you doing?
It's good to be part of the Wiggy Girls. I tell you, I might have a new look every day.
Love it.
Our girl Wendy is you know, initially she was eating, and on one of her shows this week, she said that she's down to her supplements and her water. You know, she'll think she wants to eat something and she'll get it and she'll have a bite and she'll like, I'm done with that. And what she did is she shared that, you know, she loves to be at home and alone. That's not the problem, but she's feeling there's just something that's not there. So Ginger Z of Good Morning America and Sarah Haynes, who cameos on Good Morning America, she does work on The View, and then she has the show with Strahan, Sarah, and Kiki. They both shared that they are experiencing waves of depression, and they're trying not to spiral down into mental issues. And I, you know, I'm pretty cool and pretty healthy. And I thought to myself, if people that I look at as being very successful, have everything they want in life, if they're having a hard time, it really makes us all stop and think, you know, this is really impacting the world.
Yes, and I really believe that this is so sad because when Gloria was telling me this, I was just thinking, I have a good friend, and she called me and we were talking. She goes, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just feeling really down today. And I'm feeling very anxious, and I feel that I can't manage anymore. When is this going to end? So it's not just everyday people, it's everybody that we know. I mean, it could be anyone that could be feeling this. And on the outside, they look amazing, just like Ginger Z and the other lady you were talking about, Sarah
Yes.
Hayes. And you would never know. This is all like a
Yeah.
cover up, but we have to put our best foot forward. And we really need to, if you have a friend who is going through this, we really need to take time to connect with them and really help them out. That's really important to lift their spirits up, because when she called me and I was talking to her and she said, thank you so much, you know, it really helped me. You really lifted my spirits up. So that's a good advice for people that have friends who might be going through that. Please check on them and help them out.
Yes. Because I have a I have a friend that is she has a 6-year-old and she's homeschooling, and she sent me a text message and she goes, this is kicking my butt, you know, being stuck at home with a toddler, a 6-year-old, trying to teach her math and reading. She's like, oh my God. So, you know, it's not the people that you normally think of that could be having a concern. It's the everyday person. So like Rosetta said, reach out. So Wendy also did something really cool. She busted out a picture of Vera Wang. Now I've seen Vera Wang at the end of shows and her fashion shows. And what she does is she walks out with the models and people cheer. And she normally has on like a gray top or gray sweater and black slacks. That's kind of
Yes.
like her go-to look. Well, Wendy showed some pictures, and we're going to put the link down below. Oh my God, she looks amazing, and she's 71. And I mean, you can see her skin, her legs, her arms. She is, I mean, I've never seen a 71-year-old look like Vera Wang.
She does
She
not look
looks amazing.
71. She probably looks like she's in her early 50s or even younger, actually younger than that.
Yeah, I
Because
was thinking like
she looks,
30s. I mean,
yeah, actually she does. To be honest, she does. So we'll put the link below, like Gloria said, so you can take a look at how wonderful she looked. Good for you, Vera Wang.
yes, keep up the good work. And along the same lines of positivity, Oprah Winfrey announced this morning on, I was watching Good Morning America, that she is going to do a new free webinar. And the webinar is called Your Life in Focus, A Vision Forward. So you can go to www.com or www.www.com/Oprah to register for free. It starts this Saturday and it's going to run for 4 weeks. The best thing is if you are like, oh, I can't do it, they're also going to give you the opportunity to watch it on Facebook Live or YouTube. And usually if it's on YouTube, we can go back and watch it later. I would still recommend you register so that in case you have to have registered to have access to the recordings.
Right,
So
right. And also it's good to register because then you get emails and notifications of what's coming out so you don't miss anything.
excellent. How about a joke?
A joke. Okay. Why did the man name his dogs Rolex and Timex?
Rolex and Timex. Rolex and Timex. I have no idea. You got me on this one.
Because they were watchdogs.
Oh, cute. Cute.
Because they were watchdogs.
Cute. I know. Rolex, Timex. I know. I should have got it. I know. So, our last little point of the day, I'm going to let Rosetta talk about it. It's what Ellen did in her continuing love and support of people.
Yes. So Ellen brought on this lady, and her name is Barbara, and she's a nurse from Florida. And she did the most amazing, amazing thing. She left her house for a whole month and she traveled to New York to help on the front lines for a whole month. And she's been working straight for 24 days. She left behind her kids,
Wow.
her family, just selflessly to go and help the people that were sick in New York. So she's been spending her time in the hospitals and in the hotel room. So what Ellen did was she said, this is amazing. I mean, she's gone away for a whole month and she's missing her kids. Obviously, if you have kids, that's a long time to be away.
Wow.
So what she did was she said, go to your door because
Yes.
we've left you something. Please go to your door and we've left you a package. So the lady runs to her front door, to her hotel room door and picks up a big basket. And Ellen has given her a care basket, which was really nice of her. It had wine, it had chocolates, it had Ellen's swag, obviously,
Nice.
because what had happened is that because she's living in this hotel, she's been washing all her clothes in the bathroom. So the swag, as Ellen normally is very funny, she said, now you don't have to wash as many underwear because now you have my Ellen swag to wear. So she gave her Ellen swag, of course, with underwear, and she also gave her a framed picture of her kids, which I thought was so nice. So she
Oh.
had it right next to her nightstand or wherever she could see them. And not only did she give her that care basket, on top of that, she said, I partnered up with Green Dot and we are giving you $20,000 for being so selfless and being away from
Wow.
family, yes, and helping the people in New York and just being that caring to leave your family for a whole month. So that's a really another kind deed that Ellen is like letting people know that this is a lady that, you know, people are kind. Be kind to one another. And this is the kind deed that she did, and Ellen gave back to her. So good for you, Barbara. And I hope that you were able to help a lot of sick people. So that was Ellen's kind
Yeah.
deed.
Yeah, you said that she also got a gift from Gift Directory of $20,000 to help 100,000 people in 100 days or
Oh, so
something like that.
yes. So it's called Give Directly, and that's a foundation where they give people who need emergency money, like they can't pay their rent, they can't pay, they're behind on their bills. So Give Directly is actually doing a campaign where their goal is to give $100,000 to to families within 100 days. So anyone that is needs emergency cash, they will give you the money with no strings attached. So what Ellen has done is she
Oh,
partnered with with Shutterfly. I'm getting mixed up with Green Dot, but with Shutterfly, and
yeah.
Shutterfly has kindly donated 20,000 towards this gift directly fund. So I'm not sure how
Wow.
this Give Directly organization decides on the people, but if you want to learn more, go to the website Give Directly. So we'll put the link below so you can check it out and see if you're really in dire straits, in need emergency cash. Maybe you could be someone that would be able to benefit from this organization.
Wow. Thank you so much for taking the time to explain that so everyone has a better idea. And, you know, we love you, Ellen, for everything that you're doing. We love everyone who's participating and coming to spend time with us today.
Yeah, we love it. Thanks, everyone. We always enjoy coming to you every week. This is a great way to connect, even though we don't see you. I'm sure that we're connecting somehow. Hope you can connect with us. And I love doing these chats with my friend Gloria. Thank you again. Don't
Oh, and I
forget,
would love
quick,
that.
yes, quick reminder, please, if you like our chats, thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell button notification. And as always, remember to always
Always
keep
keep
smiling.
smiling.
Take care now. Bye bye. Stay
Bye
positive.
bye.